Hello, my Libra friends. This is Guiding Halo, and this is going to be your reading for energy of around the full moon on the 9th of February. All right, so it's about from February 3rd to the 9th, and then from the 9th onward. Okay, so these are soul messages that will carry for a very long time. They're really timeless readings, and it's all about what it is that your soul and the divine is trying to teach you about where you're headed. Okay, so let's read Anna, grandmother of Jesus. I had to take some time and write the card numbers of the page they're on these cards because it took forever to find. There are small things that you could do to make your life easier, but for some reason it seems that it's been postponed. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundation for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into existence, being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another may be to gather women in a circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. So, in surrendering to your part of the plan, the divine can move through you in ways that you did not expect. Perhaps right where you're at is exactly right where you're supposed to be right now. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, entrepreneurial, very focused on finances, trying to create something for yourself that is stable and dependable and reliable. That's you. Look at that. That's your energy I'm getting out there, my Libra friends. Very stable, very reliable, wanting to create beauty in your life. And it could be through commitment. It could be through relationship commitment. Someone could be thinking about marital commitment or spiritual commitment with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Feeling very romantically nostalgic about this person, or someone is about you. There could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy that wants marriage commitment with you, and it makes you feel emotional, and it kind of surprises you because perhaps I don't know that I feel worthy of that. Or I'll just screw it up anyway. Yeah, there's that 10 of Wands energy, right? Not knowing, I'm going to turn those over again. Not knowing which step to take next. It's like you're blindfolded trying to walk through a mire of crap. And whichever next step could be your death, or it could be your undoing, or it could be your making. There's some very tough energy you're dealing with here right now. Yeah, a tower moment coming in. What is this tower moment about? Let's get some more cards on this tower moment based on what you're doing here. The tower moment could be that you're, clinging to something needs to come down. There's cracks in your foundation and your belief system. You fear being left out in the cold. You fear that if you make the wrong step, the tower is going to fall down. What you're building here is going to fall down and you're going to be left out in the cold. But being left out in the cold, you see the smile on that woman's face? Being left out in the cold could be better being alone than being with anybody who's going to force your hand. I see that you do want to move forward. You want to build something stable and foundational. I think there's something here that you're not seeing that needs to be torn down, or chances are you will be left out in the cold. And it definitely has something to do with movement, moving forward to something, onward. It's movement. Like, this is movement towards creating a bounty for yourself financially, perhaps. Dance with life. Let's read this card and see what it says. Card number 62, page 62. Life is always moving. If you resist the ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. Have you fallen out of flow with the universe? Have they brought someone in for you to love, but in some sort of way there's a smallness that you've found haven in, but it's actual torture in some sort of way? If you resist the ever-flowing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all life. One of the best ways to shift your energy frequency and vibration is to put on some music and to dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with this systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. So what is it you're trying to shift up here? What is this shift that you want to create? What is it about? What is the shift you need to create? Let's talk about that. The World. You need to end a cycle and start a brand spanking new one. So in shifting your energy, it starts a new cycle. Are you okay with that? That's the question. Are you okay with that? Or are you happily in misery? Because we have the Page of Pentacles, communication about how to create something bountiful financially, something you know how to do, or it could be something new and it could bring you about massive fortune. This is like sitting in hubby material, but yet not embracing it within you. Now we have the Queen and King of Pentacles here, which is very sound vibrational energy for each other, wanting to create something bountiful together. Or perhaps maybe you don't know where you fit in, or perhaps they don't know where they fit into your world and what you're going to create and the energy shift you're going to bring to things. Dance with life. Do something and change your energy. Undecided about whether you can have this stability and create this stability for your life. Undecided, unwilling to make a choice to move forward and to change the energy altogether. But if you do not decide to do it, there will be a tower moment and the divine will do it for you. Create an ending. Will creating an ending actually bring you to realization that you need to change the energy flow around you and what you're focusing on? Possibly. But there is an absolute dead ending here. What's this Ten of Swords about? Someone walking away from emotional turmoil. What comes next in the walking away? The Eight of Cups. What are you walking towards? Sending very passionate messages. If you're walking away and creating this dead ending by changing your energy, congratulations to you. If you're not walking away from something you've done for a long time, I'm telling you, Knight of Swords energy, there's swords energy, wisdom, knowledge, and truth that is going to come to you, or you want to take towards somebody, but you feel like you've got to watch your step, and it's almost like these holes or these portals that the bull is stepping into. He has to do it very gently as to not get burned. I think the indecision about stepping into this power is you feel if you don't step into this power and start a new cycle that someone will end something and walk away, or perhaps that's their fear for you. The crumbling now, everything falling out of place to fall into place. What are you clinging to? What are you clinging on to? The crumbling. There is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structure, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur. What are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything is okay? You have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations and a view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away each new morn. Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are with you now. Lay it on their altar. They can hold it all. Let it go. There's something you've got to let go. This could be an ending in relationship. This could be an ending in something that's come in and totally shaken your world and your beliefs and where you stand. What is crumbling? Show me what is crumbling, please, for my Libra friends. Well, the Sun card, a very happy outcome. You're battling a very happy outcome. In something crumbling, it brings absolute happiness. But you're battling it. It's like you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let a solid foundation you have built years, possibly your whole life, working towards. You don't want to let it go. But it's time to step into your intuition here. It's time to trust the divine. Something at this full moon is going to come to fruition for you, and it's going to put you in a very emotional place. It's about unconditional love and being loved for who you are and loving someone for who they are. Stopping the battle, stopping the fight brings about a happiness. The crumbling, what are you clinging to? What are you clinging to that you need to let go of? You need to use your intuition here, because a very happy outcome is going to ensue in this crumbling. Is it a person you'd like to let go of? Or which? Finding balance. So someone's trying to use money to find balance when their heart chakra is trying to open, and it's never going to work. Building a solid foundation, but what you're not seeing is that what's right in front of you, you can build that solid foundation with. The reason I say you're not seeing it is because it's like you're blinded to seeing what's right in front of you. The emotional fulfillment that's right in front of you. There's something blinding you here, or vice versa. It could be someone you're dealing with, okay? Yeah. So what's blinding you? What are you not seeing? You feel like someone's trying to take something from you, when in actuality, they're trying to give you the freedom to not have to fight anymore. The freedom to live your life on your terms. And perhaps that actually scares you very much, or scares the other person you're dealing with. And then I get the Ace of Swords. So it's about your birthright. Something that is your birthright, that has your name on it. You feel like you will be cheated out of if you let it crumble and fall. You feel like you'll be cheated out of your birthright. It's something you've been counting on, perhaps, or wanting to keep, or something there. You feel like someone will steal it from you if you let whatever this is regarding your birthright fall away. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Oh, that's the wrong one. Do not question things so much. You are right on track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening. you are closer than you think. I think that's what you're feeling, and it's scaring you. You are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. So what have you been building in the recent future that you want to walk towards? And that you feel that you've got to crumble something in order for it to happen. I believe that there can be a compromise here somewhere. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane. Water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will come soon. So, wanting to move forward, wanting to build something new, but fearing the loss of what you have built your whole life, fearing it like being pulled out from underneath you is what I'm getting. Queen of Wands, so very powerful energy about what it is that you want to create, having an understanding and a knowledge of spirit in the esoteric world, how spirit moves you, how spirit brings you about. This is all about a decision and judgment, a decision based on the passions and the desires that you have. There is something beautiful deep within this energy of emotion that you feel, and it takes the bravest person to step into that and to fight that big old dragon. Only the bravest will survive. But tell me now, are you using your sword to fight, or are you using your wisdom and knowledge to bring out the gem, to have the dragon bring out the gem for you? Five of Wands, you feeling like it's an absolute battle, competing, like competing for, what is this? Competing for a birthright, competing for a family position, competing for, I'm surprised the Emperor's not here. I just got competing for father's approval, never feeling like you've measured up. No word of a lie, the Emperor. No word of a lie. Yeah, so battling, feeling like you're that gem, or will you ever be the gleam in your father's eye? You're already the gleam in your father's eye. Not feeling like you measure up is BS. You do measure up. So why is it you feel that way? Why is it you feel this issue with this Emperor? Because you're wanting to move forward fast. And I think a father figure or somebody in Emperor status, job, CEO, boss, judge could be holding you back. Waiting for the green light. Holding you back due to guilt within your heart. You want to make that judgment, but there's something holding you back regarding this Emperor. Could be a father figure, and perhaps in moving forward you feel like you'll lose the family dynasty if it's moving forward in love. Temporary pause in action, seeds well planted, unnecessary worry. So you might feel like you're just putting one foot in front of the other, nurturing something, growing something. This battle you're having with this Emperor energy is all about something not coming to fruition as fast as you'd like it, but it's so that this energy can help bring about, you letting go of what you feel tied to. So obviously there's a tie to something here that you'd like to move forward fast, but there's a pause in action. And it's about making sure that you deal with your shadow side, dealing with the energy of this relationship, if it's with a father or a boss or whichever, before you move forward, making sure that all is good with them. There's something here that you are attached to, and I believe it's got something to do with your bloodline, family lineage, because it has to do with absolutely what is your birthright and your fears of being cheated out of it. I hope this message resonates for you. I'm going to let it go at this. Blessings and take care.